Hello everyone. So, in my usual prepared self, I have decided at the end of the 1st of February that I'm going to do a February vlog. Obviously I haven't recorded anything today because I only decided right now. So I'm just going to tell you about my day while I work on another square for my book calendar. I am also going to tell you what books I read in January, and that's pretty much it, and maybe what I have planned for February. So today I got woken up at 6 a.m. not by the children, by the cat, who had decided that it is in fact breakfast time, because during the week we get up at 6 and we give him his breakfast. So he'd gone and terrorised the kids, and they'd shut their bedroom doors, so he came to terrorise me. And I came downstairs and I made myself a nice decaf coffee and gave him his breakfast and took my coffee back up to bed for another hour, because who wants to get up at 6 on a Saturday? I don't think many people want to. Some people do. I'm not one of those people. So that was a nice start to the day. And then after an hour, I thought, well, get some breakfast. So I went and asked the kids if they wanted some breakfast. They said yeah, did some breakfast, and then sort of planned the day, because this was their day to see their dad. However, he also sees his other two sons today as well, with his other ex-partner, and she's not been well this week, so she messaged to say, well, he can't, she can't come to the visit and everything, which is fine. And it's a shame, because we like seeing the boys, but if she's ill, she's ill. You can't do anything about that. So their dad came here with his girlfriend, and they were here for a couple of hours with the kids, playing on the Xbox, playing games, doing some arts and crafts. Amelia went to a birthday party today, a Minecraft themed pizza party. It looked really, really fun. She really enjoyed herself, and she came back with some prizes, including an inflatable golden axe, which is pretty cool. And we had some lunch. So because Amelia was at the pizza party, we gave the boys pizza as well. And I made, for me and James, a nice flatbread with some vegetables and a little bit of cheese and some rocket on top and some balsamic. And it was really, really nice. I put olives on mine because I like olives and I'm weird. So they stayed, they had pizza with us as well. And then my mum came round at about 2:30, I think it was. And so mum came round and the kids spent some time with mum. Mum bought me this round, and a onesie and another dressing gown, so nice fluffy pink one. And yeah, she bought the kids an ice cream. They really enjoyed the ice cream, although Alex was a bit devastated because he had asked the ice cream man for a certain ice cream, and the ice cream man got a little bit confused. A bit of a communication error between the two. Alex isn't always clear, and the ice cream man, his first language isn't English, so I think there was a little bit of a miscommunication between the two of them. Alex got something different. He was a bit upset, but we sort of explained, you weren't going to get an ice cream, and you've got a nice big ice cream. It weren't like you got anything rubbish. And the ice cream man did apologise. It was just a bit of a disaster, and my mum said, I feel guilty now. I said, well, don't, you got him an ice cream. It's not your fault what happened. It's no one's fault. It's a miscommunication, because the ice cream man asked Alex 3 times, is that what you want? And Alex 3 times said yes, because he wasn't paying attention. So it's just one of those things. And Andrew's been really, really grumpy today. And I mean really grumpy.
Started off well.
He started off well. He helped with some of the housework this morning, and then he just sort of chose violence. Was just arguing with everyone for the rest of the day. That's after he had his lollipop. And then we had sausage casserole for dinner, and then we watched the other half of The Two Towers because we've been watching some of them with the kids. Yeah.
Third part.
Third part. We've been watching it with the kids, but it's a bit long for them to sit in one sitting, so we're doing it over several nights. So tomorrow we'll start on Return of the King. The kids are really enjoying it, and Andrew wants to watch Jurassic Park, all the Jurassic Parks next, because he's not seen them. But James has suggested Star Wars, so we'll probably do Star Wars first. Yeah, that's pretty much all we've done today. Did some housework. I know it doesn't look it because the house is manic all the time and nothing stays away for long. It all comes back out. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So also, I just talk about my January stuff quickly. So in January, because I'm doing a book challenge this year, in January I read 7 books. So I read Don't Tell by Karen Rose, Have You Seen Her by Karen Rose, there's a theme here. I'm Watching You by Karen Rose, Nothing to Fear by Karen Rose, The Pumpkin Spice Calf by Laurie Gilmore. I keep wanting to say Lorelei Gilmore every time. Fraternity of Brothers by Marina, Pacheco. That was quite good. I quite enjoyed that. You Can't Hide by Karen Rose. So, and I've just started the next one as well. Count to 10. Now these are rereads, the Karen Rose ones. Every couple of years I do reread her books. I do the same with Peter Brett's Demon Cycle series and Harry Potter, and usually the Bloodline series as well. There's quite a few I like to reread. I haven't read any of David Gemmell's in the last couple of years, so they're gonna be part of the rereads this year. Sometimes it's just nice to have something familiar. But the Pumpkin Spice Cafe was a first this year, and I liked it. It was okay. It's okay. Not my usual thing. It's chilled. I kept expecting more excitement, but it wasn't. It's cozy. It gave Gilmore Girl vibes, and yeah, I enjoyed it. And Fraternity of Brothers, again, I quite like historical fiction anyway, and I did enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, they've been really good books actually. Quite enjoyed my January reading. My February book that I got in my book calendar is Iron Flame, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Iron Flame, but I haven't read Fourth Wing yet, so I'm going to read that first this month, and then Iron Flame. That's next on my list. I've just got to finish The Atlas 6 by Oliver Blake, which is all right at the minute. I'm enjoying it. I've read better. I've read worse. I'll definitely finish it. I'm quite. It's okay. It's not bad. So yeah, that's for the book calendar. So I've read 7 books, but I've only made 3 squares for the book calendar. So I'm now gonna catch up. I set out with good intentions. As soon as I finish a book, I'm gonna do the square. I'm gonna do a video and talk about that book while I do the square. But I always start with good intentions and then it doesn't happen. So that's just how it is. And at the minute I'm working on knitting a sock. Hang on, this is my book blanket bag. I'm knitting a sock for James. So there we go. I did finish one. It hasn't been blocked or anything, so it looks a bit funny at the minute. But I finished one. Honestly, looks like that doesn't fit. Looks like that looks really long and that looks tiny, but it does. So once it's blocked, it's fine. He's put it on. It fits in perfectly, doesn't it? Pretty much. Yes, James. He's on his phone. This sock, it fits nicely, doesn't it?
Perfectly.
Yeah. So I've now started the other one. I started this last October. I keep getting distracted. So he might actually get these socks this year. So that's what I'm doing at the minute. I'm also working on that is from a pattern by Crazy Sock Lady, Vanilla Socks on DPNs. It's the only sock pattern I've ever knit and I love it. I am going to try and branch out a little bit into more this year. Try and challenge myself to do new things. So I am going to try and do more this year. I'm also currently working on the Tip Top Tank by Emily Bourdion, I think that's her name, and I'm really enjoying that so far. It's for Amelia, So, but I'm gonna make one in my size as well, I think, because it looks nice and I'm enjoying making it. It's really easy, not a problem. I'm also doing the diamond granny stitch hat, but I can't remember who did the pattern for that, but they're on Ravelry. And I'm knitting myself a Kindle cover. I've crocheted one, but I wanted a knitted one as well, and the yarn is really nice. It's the Hobie Halloween Universe XL yarn, and it is gorgeous. So I'm looking forward to finishing that, and I have another ball in it, so I might make myself a nice hat for next winter. So we'll see. But I think that is it for today. So I'm going to drink my chamomile tea, finish this square at the very least, listen to my audiobook while I do it, and then go to bed. So I hope you've all had a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.